Uh, so today is a Diwali day for us. So let's celebrate. So I want to wish you all a happy Diwali. There's a very short Murli and very sweet Murli. Baba says, Diwali is a memorial of our living deepaks. Baba emphasized the word Deepmala in this Murli. Mala means that a rosary of lit lamps. They are, put together in a row. One bead can't be called a rosary, right? So it's a row of lamps. Mostly one lamp is used to light the many other lamps, or it's like one to many or many to many. And as we all know, the Baba's Deepmala is growing significantly day by day. And in this Murli, Baba says that he has come to see his lamps, Deepmala, and this Diwali is, memorial of our children. And so we are Baba's lamps. So while listening to this Murli, try to stabilize yourself in Parantam, facing Baba in the form of a lamp. Okay, and now let's begin reading this Murli. The title of the Murli is this is Baba said this on 18th October 1971. Deepmala, the title of Murli is Deepmala is the memorial of rosary of the living deepaks. What is Bapdada seeing today? He has come to see the rosary of you lamps. People celebrate the memorial of the day of Deepmala, but Bapdada is seeing the rosary of the living lamps, the rosary of the living lamps. When all of you see the ignited lamps on the day of Deepmala, then while seeing them, do you have the happiness that your memorial is being celebrated? Just as an ignited lamp is very much loved, in the same way, when you have the awareness of seeing your memorial being celebrated, you are loved by the world Father and the souls of the whole world. So today, you have come to see the memorial in a living form. There isn't just one bead in a rosary. The rosary is created of many beads. If there is just one ignited lamp somewhere by itself, that cannot be called a rosary of lamps. In the same way, many ignited lamps are visible in the form of a rosary. So, do each one of you consider to be an ignited lamp threaded in the rosary of the deepaks? Are you pleased to see the rosary of the many ignited lamps? Today, on the day of Deepmala, did all of you celebrate the Diwali? Did you celebrate Deepavali in special way? In fact, you are constantly ignited lamps. But when it is the day of a special memorial, then what should special souls be doing? What service should these special souls who become instruments in a special way do? Special souls have to carry out a task that is special from that which others do. If special souls do the same as what other souls can do and are doing, then what is different of these special souls? Special souls have to carry out special tasks. So I love this line. Special souls have to carry out special tasks. On special days, Bap Dada serves the children and the devotees in three ways. On the day of their memorial, special souls especially have to become the images that grant visions. And with their benevolent feelings towards souls in the same way as Bap Dada has in a practical way, fill souls with power with their form of spiritual love and through their subtle powers. Just as Bap Dada serves all the children everywhere through the Avyakt form, children feel that Bap Dada had a meeting with me, with them, okay, gave them a response of their remembrance, or that they experienced the practical fruit of their remembrance. Even devotees experience that God fulfilled their feelings of love and faith. They continue to experience that in a practical way. In the same ways, special souls have to become a lighthouse and might house with their Avyak stage and their Avyak stage of spiritual light and might. And while being in one place, do service everywhere with an attitude and feelings of alaukic spiritual service. This is known as unlimited service. You should experience and realize that your subjects and your devotees are especially remembering you on the day of this memorial. Those who have temporary occult powers are able to be in one place and grant a vision of their form to their devotees. So, can your special souls not give an experience of your service through your light and might to your subjects and devotees? So, when such days of a special memorial come, special souls should have this experience of their special service. Did you do such service? Acha, that was the terms of service. On the day of Deepavali, did you have special attention on yourself? No, Papa is bringing our attention to ourselves. Today, did you pay special attention to transforming the sanskars in you, the souls, for all time? Since the memorial of this is of finishing the old accounts, you souls have definitely done that in a practical form, and that is why the memorial has continued. So, on this day, did you finish the account of even the slightest sanskars of the past that still remain? Before finishing the accounts, you have to check them and you see the result. Did all of you check your register in this way? So we have to, just like the businessmen, do clear all their accounts on the day of before Diwali, right? So similarly, we souls have to settle all our karmic accounts. I hope Papa is referring that here. What do you have to check? Whatever effort you made until now, to what percentage and in which aspects did you become an embodiment of success in that? First of all, check the thoughts in your mind and check your register. In my effort of having completely elevated thoughts, to what extent was I victorious? Through my words, to what extent did I give souls the Father's introduction? And how many souls was I able to make loving and cooperative? In my words, to what extent was there that spirituality uniqueness, and attraction. In my action, to what extent am I able to always be loving and detached, alaukic and extraordinary? In my action, to what extent was I a karma yogi, yoga yukt, yukti yukt, and sneha yukt? Bracket accurately loving. In my sanskars and in my form, that is, in my face. To what extent was I attractive, loving, and cooperative in the same way as the Father? By keeping your register in this way, you will be able to finish whatever defects and weaknesses still remain and be able to start the new account. Check your register in this way. This is known as celebrating Diwali. Okay, so we have to check our accounts in order to, all the karmic accounts, all the accounts we have to clear and then start a new account. Okay, so this is known as celebrating Diwali. That is, to have a determined thought to become complete and perfect is to celebrate it. So have you celebrated Diwali in this way, or have you just celebrated a meeting? The memorial of celebrating a meeting is in the form of a rosary, but the memorial of the determined thought is the form of the ignited lamp. So, did you celebrate in both ways? Did you wear new clothes? On what basis does the soul receive a new costume? The soul receives it on the basis of its sanskars. The costume of the soul is prepared on the basis of its sanskar. So, what new costume or what new dress will you wear? To imbibe sanskars of the new age, or to imbibe the sanskars that are the same as the Father who establishes the new age, is to wear a new dress. So on the day of Diwali, most of us wear new clothes. So Baba says here that we have to imbibe new sanskars. So based on that new sanskar, we get new dress, new costume. No matter how many new dresses you wear physically, even the new things of this old world are like old things compared to the things of the new world, because they have all reached a state of total decay. This is why even if you wear new clothes, they would not be called new. It is only in the Sadopradhan world that everything is new. Okay. All the things of the Tamopradhan world are old. No matter how hard we try to polish ourselves, or the body, it is still it's a Tamopradhan world, so it is going towards a decay state. So only in Sadopradhan stage we'll get a Sadopradhan costume. They are tasteless. So would you call them new? So new clothes means you have to imbibe new sanskars and elevated sanskars in you, the soul. What else will you do? When you have imbibed new sanskars, then by keeping your register, it will be repainted. So to keep your register means to paint again. That is to have cleanness. Cleanness. When you repaint everything, then all the dirt and germs disappear automatically. So when you check your register in this way, then all the weaknesses will automatically be finished. What sweet words will you exchange with one another? On Deepavali, you exchange gift with one another. What special gift will you share with one another? What do you have which you can give as a gift to one another? Somebody said, the gift of love. You are always loving to one another anyway. Or will you have special love on this day? You are loving and so another sign of this love, another sign of this closeness is said to be Deepmala, garland of lamps. What special gift do you have to give on special days? You should especially give one another whatever easy success you have achieved until now through your effort, or whatever jewels of knowledge you have experienced through which you have easily become experienced and can make others experienced. Do you understand? You should give one another the treasures of jewels of knowledge from the Father that you have made your own through your own experience, through which that soul also becomes especially experienced in that. This is the special gift. You have to give one another such a gift that it becomes a memorial for all time. When you give such jewels to others, then that soul will definitely always remember the jewels you have given them together with remembrance of the Father. So you should give others a gift that makes them complete for all time. Celebrate Deepavali in this way and become an elevated soul and do elevated service of souls. Today, all souls are thirsty for wealth. Give such thirsty souls spiritual wealth through which you never have a need to ask for wealth. Who asks for wealth? Beggars. Today, souls are beggars. They can be called royal beggars. No matter how much of a millionaire souls are, they are still beggars. Liberate such souls, liberate such beggar souls from begging. This is unlimited service. You are the children of the bestower, are you not? So, children of the bestower of blessing, make beggar souls prosperous with the power of your blessings and the power of the donation of knowledge. On this day, the children of the bestower of fortune and the bestower of blessings should have mercy for the beggar souls. Maya and the world bow down to the souls who have such mercy for others. This is why they ignite the lamp even today. When they ignite a lamp, they definitely bow down. So the memorial is everlasting even now of the souls who are such ignited lamps. People don't bow down to lamps that are extinguished. So always become an ignited lamp. Even Bap Dada salutes such souls. Acha. Om Shanti. So that's all, the Murli. So now we can reflect, we can take a pause here to reflect on this Murli that we just read. And then we can share our, points that which we liked in this Murli. Om Shanti. Now you can unmute and share the points that which you liked in this Murli, and whichever takeaway that you have from this Murli, you can share it. You can share it with us.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti, sister.
I never really share first, but why I'm doing it is the Murli just touched me too much, because today when in my Amrit Vela, I start with a routine. But you know what was the song which Baba hummed in my mind when I just started? And it goes with the Murli. Sometimes such coincidences really, intoxicates me. The song where Baba says, Tere yaad ka deep jale man mein, ek jyot jage is jeevan mein. So I was saying, Baba, why are you becoming like a master light today? What is that within me which you want to ignite? It was just that question. It was, I don't know why that song came for me just when I sat for Amrit Vela. And then when the class began, when you just said Deepmala, I just found the big light in front of me. It was, I don't know why. Sometimes such coincidences really, I don't know. They say, goose pimples, something happens to you. That's why I'm sharing it first. I love this concept of the lamp, that lamp. That's my first intoxication, Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, wonderful. Anyone else would like to share?
Om Shanti, Bhaiji, and my loving divine family. I just want to make comment for dear sister. Dear sister, you have already become perfect embodiment of Baba. There's no doubt about it. I come to class even though I do not understand, but I pick up so many points from you. I always wait for you when sister will come and share her learning point in simplified form so I can understand. Thank you, and you have become my best mental model. And yes, full light has already ignited within you, and I am feeling light from you each time you share. Thank you, and keep shining.
Thank you, sister, for sharing. Yeah. So, anyone else would like to share? So,
Shanti, brother. Good morning, everyone. Baba says to celebrate Deepavali is to become determined and perfect, and to close all our old accounts, old memories, old karmas, and celebrate a new day by putting new thoughts. A new way of celebrating festival. That's what I carry home. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Right. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So businessman, Baba said, businessman, they do settle their accounts. They keep everything close by Diwali and then start a new account. So similarly, now it's our turn to settle all our karmic accounts and then close everything and then start new accounts, which would be the punya, treasure accounts. And also on the day of Diwali, we know people clean their house, right? Clean every corner just to ensure that there's no unclean, because they, on the path of devotion, they expect the Lakshmi will set her foot inside, so they keep every corner clean so that goddess of Lakshmi can come. but actually the significance of cleaning is not exactly house, but what Baba says is we have to clean our mind by eliminating negative thoughts, waste thoughts, and unnecessary thoughts, right? And so we have to clean, not to have any trace of any sort of negativity. So that's sort of a cleaning that we have to do.
Om Shanti, brother. Brother, actually, the Murli which you read, I don't know why it's not coming in our system. And so generally, I love to see the Murli because the Murli which comes on the mobile, it's small in script. But unfortunately, I don't know why some other Murli was shown in that. So why I'm asking you, Baba spoke in the first paragraph of 3 things. I couldn't get that. One is he said, image that grant visions. Could you please share the other 2? Baba said that you've got 3 tasks and all. And I couldn't get that from the first paragraph.
Okay. 1 second, I can share. Okay, this is I actually downloaded from that. Second paragraph you said? Can you see my screen? Kids are in? Hello? Can you all hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. I downloaded this Murli with that date from PK, that Lohar site. Anyone else would like to share?
Om Shanti, a wonderful Murli, and this fact which Baba has told us gives me a lot of intoxication that the entire festival of Deepavali, Deepmala, is the memorial, is our memorial, our memorial of the stage, our internal stage, where we reflect the spiritual lights we are pointing, and we do our thoughts, words, and actions there. They are basically based on the spiritual light, the ignited lamp, which is radiating the light of love, peace, happiness, and also success, embodiment of success. So this gives a lot of intoxication. This is a takeaway which I'm taking today from this Murli. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Thank you, brother, for sharing. Yeah. So thought also, Baba. Yeah, Baba said on all 4 things, right? So first is thought. Just to have the elevated thought, our effort to have complete elevated thoughts. So we need to check to what extent I was victorious in that. And when it comes to words, give souls the Father's introduction. We somehow try to give at least the parijay of Father. And when it comes to the words, action, right? So we have to be yogi, yukti, yukti, and then sneha yukti, right? And then about sanskar, Baba said, we have to be loving and then cooperative as Father. So this is how we should celebrate our Deepavali. And about costume, Baba said costume is like we have to change our sanskar, new sanskars. The new sanskars with new costume. So this is a Tamo Pradhan world, so we will not get a new Sado Pradhan costume here. So Baba said imbibe new sanskars in the new, for the new age. Sanskars that are, same as Father.
Shanti, brother. You just mentioned new clothes. I think, for us, Diwali, when we celebrate, it's one of a very festival we looked on because there is a lot of new clothes. That's the only occasion where every family see that the children have new clothes, and that's what was there even in us. It is so easy to wear those new clothes. We wait just when we get up in the morning, when the parents give us clothes to wait it. But when Baba said about these new samskars, I don't think it is really, I find it a process, and I don't know, I won't say I'm ashamed and all. It is so difficult for me to remove some of the die-hard samskars. It's easy to put on those new clothes, Baba, in Diwali, but some of these samskars, they are so hard, and I don't know, they are, I think, stuck to this body or something. I find that. So that is one thing I think which is a big process. Then secondly, Baba spoke about this exchanging gift. I still remember those days, at my home, they used to make jalebi. They used to say, it's of love. It may pass so round and round love. But now today, Baba has told us to give a different gift, which I like it very much. Why? Because Shivratri is coming. And that is one of my favorite festivals now, to give Baba's introduction. So just that one thing, Baba, how to change my costume, and how do I give Baba's introduction so that I can have a grand birthday with him on Shivratri.
Lovely sister. And I think, somewhere I heard that the sweet, right, on the occasion of Diwali, we all make sweets, right, different variety sweets. So it is actually, I think the spiritual significance is that we have to become sweet, loving and cooperative. So every Murli Baba starts with sweet children. So we have to become sweet in our words and in our interaction with others, one another. But of course, we have to make sweets. Totally and all we should make. But this I heard in one of the class that sweet is nothing, but we have to become sweet, like the way Baba expects us to become. And Baba also talked about an unlimited service that we all have to do. That we have to become light and might. With our Avyak stage, and then do service everywhere with the attitude of that spiritual attitude. Baba said that Baba also, serve us children, through Avyak form. So we also need to stabilize ourselves in that form and then serve, become light in might. And also touched upon become an image that grant vision. And Baba also said that, special souls, definition of special souls. Special souls have to carry out special tasks.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Go ahead.
Today, Baba said that you have to become ignited lamps, because even Bab Dada salutes the ones who are the ignited ones. So, in my sense, being ignited means to always be in the soul conscious state. So, in that way, we can be victorious. Om Shanti.
Right. Yeah. So Diwali, I think for on the path of bhakti, right, they just light the lamp and then make their house brighter, right? Keeping the lamps everywhere, decorating it. So actually, Baba said that we have to light the lamp, right, of soul, and then constantly shine. Let that soul shine. Lit the lamp of soul. So we have to, so I think this Baba is, through this Rajyoga meditation, Baba is giving us that awareness we are souls and we constantly have to ignite this soul. And another thing is on Diwali, people on the path of devotion, people expect wealth from Lakshmi. That's the reason they worship Lakshmi. Only Lakshmi is worshipped for wealth, right? So the actual wealth is the wealth of knowledge that Baba gives us, not the materialistic wealth. On the path of devotion, people expect materialistic wealth. But here, what Baba says is the wealth of knowledge. And this diya is actually made up, made out of a mud small pot, which actually represent our body, our physical body. And the oil is nothing but the knowledge that we all acquire. And Baba comes to light it. Light it means we have to be constantly aware that I'm a soul. If someone would like to add on to it, please feel free to add.
Om Shanti. The aspect that one lamp ignites another lamp, and then another lamp ignites the third lamp, and third lamp ignites the fourth lamp, and so on. And then we find that so many lamps are ignited, and they are in. So that is really very gives a very joyful feeling that Baba, what is expecting from all of us is wherever we go, first of all, we make sure that always have attention that we are ignited with the spiritual power, always connected with Baba. And then wherever we go in communication with anyone, that soul also gets ignited, and that soul experiences the divine love, godly love, and that soul gets whatever that soul is looking for. So that kind of spreading light throughout the day is I think that the significance which we learned from the festival of Deepmala.
Brother, to add on to that, when you spoke about sharing light, I just remember as a school teacher, we used to have these convocation of children on their last day. Each of them used to be given a lamp. And there used to be a senior person from the stage who will just light one lamp. And then each child, to the person behind her and to the person on her right, he used to share a light. And it was such a beautiful spectacle to see each lamp being lit by a child who had got her lamp lit by the powerhouse. So then when all of them lit, the whole congregation of children lit, they used to just turn around and raise their lamps for the parents to see. We are ignited lamps. So that sharing I've seen of lamps over here. So this is what even Baba is saying. You have taken the light of knowledge from me now. Now bless the soul next to you by sharing that light. And just see, I still remember that spectacle of children with their lights in their hand raised. So what a beautiful light of Deepavali it would be if you could really share this light. When you said light, I just remembered that scene.
Yeah, and a related aspect is the lamp which is ignited. The memorial has been created because of the we children at the confluence age. So when either soul remain ignited, then the other souls, the Bhakt Atma, the devotee souls will bow down. They will accept the truth which you are sharing with them, and they will also get connected to God. So that also, and if the lamp is not ignited, then they will not pay any attention to what we are saying, or so that aspect also Baba has brought out, which can be used in a practical manner. Attention of the fact that I'm always ignited. I should pay attention that I remain ignited throughout the day.
Yeah, thank you, brother. And in some of the, I think Sakar Murli once, I believe I heard this, and also in one of the class I heard this. Deepavali is actually also celebrated in Satyug, right? When the coronation of Lakshmi and Narayan on the day of coronation, right? So when the golden age begins, 111. So that is also celebrated as Deepavali, right? If I'm not wrong, somebody can correct if I'm wrong.
Yes, brother, you're perfectly right. That was a thing even once when I was asked, when is Diwali celebrated in Satyug? I remember seeing in a Sakar Murli, there's no Diwali as a festival at all in Satyug. That really sometimes put me down, because I used to think the coronation of Lakshmi Narayan is Diwali. But actually, this festival of the lamp is the coronation of the emperor and empresses. That is what is celebrated as a memorial in the confluence age as Diwali. Even as you said, even I understood it like that.
Okay. Thank you, sister, for clarifying that. So now, with the interest of time, can we move on to meditation?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let us sit back. Let us experience Papa. We all are Papa's lamp today. I am a special soul. You have to carry out a special task. Selection of God goes an instrument, soul, for the world transformation. With one thought, I, the lamp, find myself in Parantham. Facing Baba, who's another lamp, just like me, radiating light in my tomb, the living lamp. I experience cleanliness, I, the soul, being cleaned, becoming light in might. With one thought, I come down and find myself on top of this globe in the form of double light. Double light Farista. Standing in the air, looking towards this globe. I radiate light and might to all the devotees, to all the souls who are suffering due to illness or any physical problem. I, the double light, Farista, cure all their illnesses. And I see that they're getting relieved from their suffering. And those who are hospitalized, I see them returning home happily. And those who are crying due to the loss of their family members, I am giving them power to face those challenges in their life and continue their life in a peaceful way. I radiate this light and might to this globe. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Bajit Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a wonderful day.